Have you ever stopped to think about your kidneys? I mean, really think about them. These two small, bean-shaped organs, tucked away on either side of your spine, work tirelessly for you 24/7. Get this, they filter your entire blood supply, all 5 liters of it every single 30 minutes. They are our body's master purification system, balancing our fluids, regulating blood pressure, and removing waste. But here's a concerning thought, and one we need to face honestly. What if we are unknowingly damaging them every single day with the foods we eat and the habits we keep? It's a scary question, but a vital one. The reality is, millions of people have kidney disease and don't even know it, because the symptoms often don't appear until the damage is significant. Today, we're going to have a friendly, honest conversation about 10 common foods and habits that can silently harm our kidneys over time. And please, don't worry. This isn't about fear-mongering, it's about empowerment. Because once you know what to look out for, you can make simple, powerful changes to protect these vital organs for years to come. Let's start with number 10, high-sodium foods. We all know salt makes food taste incredible, but the real villain isn't the salt shaker on your table. It's the hidden sodium packed into our modern, processed diet. Think about canned soups, frozen dinners, pizza, cured meats like salami, and even seemingly healthy things like cottage cheese and bread. Your kidneys have the crucial job of filtering excess sodium from your blood. When you consistently eat high-sodium foods, you're forcing them into overdrive. This constant pressure can raise your blood pressure, which is one of the leading causes of kidney damage. Imagine forcing a small, delicate coffee filter to handle the full blast of a fire hose, day in and day out. Eventually, it's going to wear down and tear. A great first step is to start reading nutrition labels. You'll be shocked at where sodium is hiding. A better choice is to cook more meals at home where you control the ingredients. Instead of salt, experiment with flavorful herbs and spices like garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and oregano. Coming in at number 9 is something many of us can't imagine our mornings without: coffee creamers. Those convenient liquid and powder creamers, especially the sweet, flavored ones, can be a problem. They are often packed with phosphates and artificial additives. Phosphates are used as preservatives and flavor enhancers, but our bodies absorb these artificial phosphates much more readily than natural ones. When we consume too much, our kidneys struggle to remove the excess from our blood. Over time, high phosphate levels can be particularly dangerous, especially for people who already have some level of kidney disease. It's a small daily habit, but the cumulative effect can be significant. So what's a better choice? Go for a simple splash of real milk, heavy cream, or half and half. If you're dairy-free, a pure, unsweetened almond, oat, or soy milk is a fantastic alternative. You'll get the creaminess without the unnecessary chemical load. At number 8, we have alcohol. Many of us enjoy a glass of wine with dinner or a beer with friends to unwind, and in moderation, that's generally fine for healthy individuals. But it's important to be mindful of how much and how often we're drinking. Alcohol is a diuretic, which is a fancy way of saying it makes you urinate more. This can easily lead to dehydration, and dehydration is incredibly stressful for the kidneys, making it harder for them to function properly. More importantly, heavy, chronic drinking can double the risk of developing chronic kidney disease. It forces the kidneys to work overtime to filter the alcohol and its toxic byproducts, and over the long term, this can damage their delicate filtering structures. Moderation is truly the key here. The general recommendation is no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men. This one at number 7 might surprise you: green smoothies. Wait, how can something that sounds so healthy be a potential problem? The issue isn't the smoothie itself, but a specific compound called oxalates, which are found in very high concentrations in popular smoothie ingredients like spinach, beet greens, rhubarb, and almonds. For most people with healthy kidney function, oxalates are no problem at all. Your body processes and excretes them just fine. But for those who are susceptible, or if you consume massive quantities every day, these oxalates can bind with calcium in the urine and form sharp crystals. These crystals can grow into kidney stones, which are not only incredibly painful, but can also cause blockages and damage to kidney tissue. The lesson here isn't to avoid these incredibly healthy foods, it's to practice variety and moderation. Don't pack your blender with a massive handful of raw spinach every single day. Rotate your greens, try using romaine, kale, or cucumber instead. Variety is the spice of life and the key to balanced nutrition. Number 6 is artificial sweeteners. You see them everywhere, in products labeled diet, sugar-free, or zero-calorie. They're in sodas, yogurts, protein bars, and countless other foods. While they don't have calories, a growing body of research has suggested a link between the long-term, high consumption of artificial sweeteners and a decline in kidney function. For example, one major study found that women who drank 2 or more diet sodas a day had a 30% greater drop in their kidney filtration rate over a 20-year period compared to women who didn't. The exact reason isn't fully understood, but it's theorized that these artificial compounds may put a unique strain on the kidney's filtering process. A better choice is to slowly reduce your overall sweetness intake. Train your taste buds to enjoy things that are less sweet. If you need a little sweetness, a small amount of a natural option like a touch of honey or pure maple syrup is often a better bet than the chemical alternative. Halfway through our list, at number 5, we have processed meats. This category includes favorites like bacon, sausage, hot dogs, jerky, and deli meats like ham and turkey. These foods are essentially a triple threat to your kidneys. First, they are incredibly high in sodium, which, as we know, raises blood pressure and strains the kidneys. Second, they are loaded with preservatives like nitrates and nitrites, which have been linked to oxidative stress and inflammation. And third, the high amount of animal protein is very taxing for the kidneys to process. Breaking down protein creates waste products like urea, and a high-protein diet forces the kidneys to work much harder to filter this waste out. A diet consistently high in processed meats is strongly linked to a higher risk of kidney problems and faster disease progression. A better choice: opt for fresh, unprocessed sources of protein like chicken breast, fish, eggs, or plant-based proteins like beans and lentils. At number 4, we're circling back to an ingredient we mentioned earlier, because it's that important: phosphate-laden foods. While phosphates are a mineral naturally present in foods like dairy, meat, and beans, it's the artificial phosphate additives that are the real concern. Food manufacturers add them to an enormous range of products to improve texture, extend shelf life, and enhance flavor. They are found in dark-colored sodas like colas, processed cheese slices, fast food, and many packaged baked goods. Unlike natural phosphates, which are only partially absorbed, the artificial ones are almost completely absorbed by the body. This creates a huge phosphate load that the kidneys must work tirelessly to excrete. Over time, this overload can damage blood vessels and is very damaging to the kidneys, especially for those with existing kidney issues. A better choice is to become an ingredient detective. Check the ingredients list for any words containing phos, like sodium phosphate. The best defense is a diet based on whole, unprocessed foods. Number 3 isn't a food, but it's a critical habit to discuss: the overuse of over-the-counter painkillers. Specifically, a group of drugs called NSAIDs, which stands for non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. This includes common medications you probably have in your cabinet right now, like ibuprofen and naproxen. When taken occasionally for a headache or minor ache, they are generally safe for most people. However, chronic, long-term use, taking them every day for weeks or months for conditions like arthritis, can significantly damage the kidneys. These drugs work by constricting blood vessels to reduce inflammation, but this can also reduce crucial blood flow to the kidneys, starving them of the oxygen and nutrients they need to function. It's so important to use these medications only as directed and for the shortest time possible. If you need long-term pain management, please talk to your doctor. They can help you find safer alternatives or a dosage strategy that protects your kidneys. We're almost at the top. At number 2, we have seed oils. Now, this is a somewhat controversial topic in the nutrition world, but it's worth discussing from a kidney health perspective. Processed vegetable and seed oils like corn oil, soybean oil, canola oil, grapeseed, and sunflower oil are all very high in a type of polyunsaturated fat called omega-6 fatty acids. While our bodies do need some omega-6, our modern diet is absolutely overloaded with it, creating a major imbalance with anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids. This imbalance is believed to promote chronic, low-grade inflammation throughout the body, and that includes in the delicate structures of the kidneys. Chronic inflammation is a root cause of so many diseases, and kidney disease is no exception. A better choice is to prioritize fats and oils that are higher in stable monounsaturated fats and omega-3 south. Excellent options for cooking and dressings include extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil. And here we are, at number 1, the biggest, most pervasive dietary culprit when it comes to kidney damage, sugar. It is everywhere, and it's not just in the obvious places like candy, cookies, and desserts. It's hidden in bread, pasta sauces, salad dressings, ketchup, yogurts, and especially in sugary drinks like soda, sports drinks, and even fruit juice. A diet high in added sugar is a primary driver of high blood sugar and obesity. These two conditions, high blood sugar and obesity, are, by far, the two leading causes of chronic kidney disease and kidney failure. When your blood sugar is chronically high, your kidneys are forced to work overtime to filter all that excess sugar out of your blood. Over years, this relentless process literally scars and damages the delicate, microscopic filtering units within your kidneys, reducing their ability to do their job. If you do only one thing to protect your kidneys for the long haul, reducing your intake of added sugar is the single most powerful step you can take. And before we wrap up, I have one crucial bonus tip: hydration. It's simple, but absolutely non-negotiable for kidney health. Water is the medium through which your kidneys do their work. It helps them remove waste from your blood in the form of urine and helps keep your blood vessels open so blood can travel freely to your kidneys. Being even mildly dehydrated on a regular basis makes their job so much harder and can increase the risk of kidney stones and urinary tract infections. Don't wait until you're thirsty to drink. Thirst is a sign you're already dehydrated. Keep a water bottle with you and sip throughout the day. Your urine should be a light straw color. If it's dark yellow, you need more water. It's the simplest, cheapest, and one of the most effective things you can do for your kidneys. And there you have it, 10 common habits and one bonus tip to be mindful of. Remember, this journey is not about being perfect or eliminating all these things forever. It's about awareness and making small, consistent changes. Just choosing one thing on this list to be more mindful of this week is a huge step in the right direction for your long-term health. I would love to know which one of these surprised you the most. Was it the green smoothies, the coffee creamer? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. For more simple, honest health advice, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and here's to your health.